Okay, so this video is a little different from most of the videos I'm doing because LA is different, okay? For the past 10 days, lives have been just overturned because of as a result of the wildfires out here in Los Angeles, in Altadena primarily, and some of Pasadena area, and in the Pacific Palisades area near Pacific Palisades largely, and some of Malibu, I believe. And there are no words. Okay, there are no words for the devastation that has occurred. My heart is heavy. There are no words. But I want to make sure that I get just information out to help those who have been affected by the fires. I'm going to do a series of videos, so hopefully I'll see you back. Today we're going to talk about the price gouging. I'm going to talk about in the next few videos over the next few weeks, talk about insurance tips for your homes, talk about the laws that have been put in place to protect people from being even solicited or approached by people who are trying to buy up their land with their burned up home on it for under market value. Please don't do that. I'm going to discuss that, how not to get scammed. I'm going to talk about a lot of things. So hopefully you can subscribe so you can get notified, put on your notification bell so you'll know when my videos come up. My goal is to do them weekly as I had been doing. Of course, well, not of course, but last week I took it off because it was just a lot going on. But price gouging is what this video is about. And I want people to know that this is illegal, okay? You cannot, according to California Penal Code 396, okay, rental housing cannot be increased for more than 10% when we're under the declaration of emergency, okay? There were homes that were sitting on the market not being, rented, leased, and then when the wildfires happened, all of a sudden their price doubled. They jumped more than 10%, okay, which is illegal. Once they saw that the demand is now is great. The demand is great for places to live, places to rent out, because the wildfires were so devastating. It essentially wiped out communities of Altadena, Pacific Palisades. Altadena is towards like the northeast of, I guess if you're looking at downtown LA, it's like kind of northeast. And the Pacific Palisades is west, all the way on the coast of California. And these cities on different sides of LA County, and LA County is big. I'm going to have to do a video on Los Angeles because I don't think I've gotten calls from my friends from out of state, and I don't think that they understand the geography and just how big and just how devastating these fires are. I think I was reading that I'll go over the geography in another video, but this video I want to focus on price gouging. It is illegal for rental costs raising rental housing more than 10% when an area is under a declaration of emergency, which Los Angeles is. Okay, these affected areas. Now, this law is in effect for a minimum of 30 days after the declaration, um, after the emergency was declared, which was on January 7th. Okay, we are now 10 days post the initial wildfires. And by the way, the wildfires are still going on. They're not contained, but they are slowly letting the residents to repopulate the areas with caution, um, because, of course, the fumes in the area, things caught on fire and burned that should never catch on fire, gas stations. We're talking, you know, um, Teslas, of course, these batteries that should not be burned. Think of all the asbestos, because a lot of homes in Los Angeles are older and they have asbestos in it, which is, if you don't disturb it, it's okay. But if it's burned up, that's a whole nother story of toxins in the air. Um, you know, but talk with your doctor about that, or whomever you seek for that type of advice. So be careful when you go back to your homes. But if you're looking for housing and if you see that price gouging is happening, you can report this to call 311 to report price gouging. I don't want you to be a victim of price gouging, especially when you're going through the, unthinkable, the devastation. And unfortunately, when there is destruction, you will have people waiting to take advantage of the destruction, unfortunately. Um, so make sure you stay vigilant in these times, and make sure you're not on the other side. Maybe you didn't know. You just wanted to make a little extra cash. You were just a little greedy. Okay, whatever. But that's illegal. And the consequences can get you 1 year in prison and or $10,000 fine. So you want to make that right, okay? So I just wanted to make sure that I gave the information. If you see this or you're a victim of it, you can call 311. There are other numbers to call. I will leave that in the information box below, as well as more information about price gouging. And like I said, I will come back with more information, more resources to hopefully help those affected by the wildfires. And if there's a way I can help and get information, because I know when you're in that, it's just overwhelming to think of everything that you have to do. So hopefully this helps. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to leave a lot of resources about price gouging and housing below, and where you can access housing, free housing for a period of time. A lot of places are offering free housing and vouchers. So I want to make sure that I get that information out to you as well. I'll put everything below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. And my prayers for those affected by the fires, my prayers are with you. If there's a way I could help, my contact information is all over this page. It's a lot, and I'm so sorry. And this happened, and yeah, but LA is pulling together. The community is showing up for each other in ways that you just haven't seen. You haven't need to have this type of community, and I have seen it. People are coming together. There are ways to come together if you want to help. Just be mindful about, make sure that whatever you're doing is going to the right place. Okay, so try to be vigilant when you're trying to help as well as when you are receiving help. Just be mindful. And I know it's a lot going on. You may be clouded in your thinking, but get someone who you trust to help you walk through the things that you have to walk through and going through this. So I'm here. I'm Keanna. I'm a real estate agent out here in Los Angeles, California. And yeah, I'll see you next video. Bye for now.